All right, guys, let's jump into some underwriting. So today, what I want to do is I'm going to have Claude underwrite a property along with myself, where I'll be manually underwriting, and then we're gonna just compare just to see how accurate this guy is. So I'm gonna use a skill, an underwriting skill. I mentioned it in the last video, but essentially this skill is pretty stacked at this point. It's pretty close in general to my underwriting. Um, it's also, I have it on a self-learning loop. So every time it underwrites, it has like a separate file, just a learnings file, where if it learns anything particular about how it can be more efficient or something about a market, it kind of puts it in those learnings. So when the skill kicks in, it knows to first look at the learnings to see if any of that coincides with what it's trying to do right now. So one thing that I'm going to do, which the skill that I excuse me, that the skill that I'm going to add is more general. Since I'm in my portal, I just got to tell it to make sure it doesn't pull the address from Slack. Normally my workflow is, it's currently, I'll show you guys, but I have it on a loop basically, where it's constantly checking to see if there's any properties that need underwriting. And then if there is, it just underwrites it. So that's normally my skill and stuff. For this one, I'm going to tell it, you'll see, but don't post it on Slack. So the people I work with don't get confused. Hey, can we use the underwriting skill? One thing to keep in mind is the property is not on Slack. I'm going to give you the address. After I give you the address, run the skill, and please don't post your findings on Slack. Just post it right here on this channel. Does that make sense? Guys, just bear with me. Got it. Give me the address. No Slack. Okay, perfect. All right, let's find an address. So for the just for time purposes, I'm gonna choose an area I'm pretty familiar with. So I will choose this property. We've purchased a lot in this area, so you know what? Not even. Let's get even crazier, so it's easier to run. Let's choose Edison, New Jersey. Yeah. Where we go? Let's go for sale. Sorry. Let's see. Where are we gonna go, guys? Let's go low to high. Let's see. Let's take away townhomes, multifamilies, condos, lots, apartments. Let's just go singles, basically. Okay, let's see if this one needs. This one's beat up. Okay, this is for sale by owner. 2 beds. That sucks. I don't want to do 2 beds. I'll be honest with y'all. I don't want to underwrite a 2-bed, 2-bath. Oops. Sue me. God damn it. Let's choose another area that I'm pretty familiar with. Okay, perfect. This looks solid. Okay, let's give this guy the address. I mean, on average, he's way faster than me, so it is what it is. All right. If a page pops up, I'll minimize it, but that's Claude just opening up a page just so we can look at pictures for conditions and stuff. So I'll just minimize it, but it's probably gonna happen. While we do that, let me put it into ChatGPT the way we've been normally doing this, which is plugging in the address right here. And then I'm gonna start plugging away some details. Square footage. What is this? Oh, thanks. No square footage. I'm gonna say 3.2, pretty small house. I'm gonna say 1,300 square feet. 1,300. What's the year built? 1947. God damn, you even got the day of this? I'm gonna guess 1947. Don't do that. If you guys are really looking to underwrite this, don't fucking fine. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's see. We can find maybe. No year bill. Where is the 1940? I was close. I said 1947. Let the record show. 1947. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. What's a lot? Like 6,000 square feet. Survey says 4,000, even smaller. So you guys see this little page? So now it's starting to underwrite on its own. That's Claude. Let's see if I can beat this guy. Man versus machine. What's it, 4,000? What was it? 43. It's a pretty small lot, very small lot. 4,300 pictures. Yes. Link to research. Are we good? Yep. Okay. So as you guys see, this information is not an issue anymore. I'm using Claude and ChatGPT just to help me out here. You should be able to underwrite a ton of property. It shouldn't be the bottleneck. Well, maybe it still is at what you guys do, depending on the scale, but at least you got help now. We used to have to do this shit on our own. Let me see what they got. Current list price, ARV. Might be right. Yeah, that sounds right. So they're asking, okay. Renovation estimate. I gotta look, but I gotta look at the pictures, but we'll see. Let's see population. 29,000 increasing. 29,000 increasing. Up. Average days on mark. I don't know. If I need any of that, let me just see. Sales activity. Liquidity moderate. 10 homes sold. February 26th. Estimated 6 months. So 60 properties sold. 60. What's that? Where are we? What's this? 375, I guess. 375. Amount of flippers. Again, I use this. For us, it's worth it. Paying, I forgot how much it is, but we do use it, especially for those properties that are in the middle of nowhere. We get properties all over the place. Good luck building a buyer's list without having something to pull from, It's just tough. Let's see. Ooh. 210, 49. So I'm going to say everyone, but 210 is crazy. Everyone. Renovation. Let's look at the pictures. It's 1,300. The good thing is not a lot of square feet. A good house, baseboard. Able to even salvage this. Don't like that. Okay, so the master is on the top floor. Okay, ooh, basement. Rahway. Oh, I gotta paint. Okay, so it's gonna be. It seems like it's not a big job, but it is. Let's see if this is in a flood zone too. FEMA flood maps. Because Rahway is known for flooding. Oh, just missed it. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna say 85 for the reno, just because even though it's a small house, that roof might need to get replaced. You're probably gonna change the windows, painting, the garage, the basement is extra square footage that you gotta account for. Does it affect the ARV? With a small house like that, you almost want to make sure the basement is finished to kind of attract more people. So I'm going to say 85. Next, comping. Okay, let's look at some properties. Let me see if this guy's finished. Not yet. That's right. I'm gonna win this. Okay, so now let's move on to where are we? Okay, let's make a copy of this. Okay, Let's add it. I like putting it right next to each other. We don't need this page. This guy's out here checking property records. Making me look bad. All right. So we should have a ton of options to choose from. Let's check well, you know what? Let's check what was sold. There's gonna be a ton. Yeah, man, that makes sense. The property is here. Okay, so we're gonna just stay in this little circle here. Let me see. Let's see. Last 30 days. No, okay. Last 90 days. Last 6 months. Okay, let's go 6 months. What is this street right here? Let's probably just pull it off like this. Yeah, let's look at these properties, see what we go from there. Let's go high to lows. Looking for the ARV. This house is small, so we got to be careful. So none of these. Home type. Okay. These are split levels. Ooh. Whoa, look at this. Let's see what this. Okay. 1952, a little younger. Seems to be 3-2. Does you have a finished basement? Let's see, but this is nice. Not over the top, but nice, you know. I don't like these tiles, but again, nice. It's good enough yeah, and the top one is the master, it looks like. That's kind of what we want. Nice, not a big lot. This, great. 550. This is a great comp. Let's see how long it lasted on the market, but that was a great comp. 550. Does it show the square feet? No, why don't y'all show the square feet? I'm just gonna say 1300 again. 1300. Oh wait, 550. I'm about to say like that doesn't look right. There you go. That makes more sense. When did you sell? Let's see. When did you sell? Let's look at the stats on this. Okay. So I am 6 months ago. So when did this go? Okay. So 610. So it took 4 months. That's not bad. And 599 to 550. That's not great. Sir, leave me alone. Okay. So 600 to 550. So that's substantial. But still, I wanted to sell 10, 17, 25. 10. What how much time I got left? Okay, I don't got a lot of time. Let's fucking work, Ronnie. 10, 17, 25. Okay, let's find another one. I might just do two guys because I try to keep these at 15 minutes. Ooh, what about this one? Oh, but this one is only one bathroom. Oh, it's not even renovated. This has an extra 510. Oh, let's see. It doesn't have. Let me see if this is renovated. Does it have a description? Darn no. Let's see. Did you? No. Looks like a bigger house. This one. I don't want to go to these because this is like a split level, and this has. Wait, does ours have a garage? I don't remember. Does have a garage. Okay, so I'll use it just because I'm limited on options, not because I want to. So for 570, 1962, younger house, different house, but you can still use it. 570, 1, 2, 3. 1356. What did you sell? To 1926. Okay, to 1926. 26. Let's see. What's maybe? Let me just see if I can find one more comp. let's find as is. So now as a excuse me, and as is, so this sold for 445. Oliver, okay, I know Oliver Street very well. Trying to see if there's not a lot to work with here. I want to stay on this side. Let's see what we use. Even though it has an extra bath, I wonder if this one, 1950, any details? Let me see. I don't know what this means. 435. Listed for sale. So what's that? 5 months later. Boom. This is probably an as-is number. If I had to guess, I'm taking a huge guess here. What's the square feet on you, buddy? Again, this is probably like that 1400 square feet. I say 1350. Let's see what's for sale. Let's see what I'm competing against now. Let's go low to high now that I'm looking for more of the as is. Who are you competing with? I mean, this is a 2-1. It looks like a semi-attached. Competition is pretty small. Okay, why are you? Oh, this is lipstick on a pig. I'm guessing you've been listed for a while, buddy. Price increase. 85 days. Yeah. Let's see you. You're missing a bath. Asking for 35. Okay. If ours is true, it's not a comp, but I like having these. 435 until 3. You're probably the same square feet, right? Again, what is with y'all not sharing that? The way I see this is this plan makes, let me check one more, but this makes sense, right? One less bath, similar house, similar condition. They're asking less. They know they got one bath. So this should also be getting a good amount of views. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yep. Nice house. I mean, it's nice. The similar, right? Basement, similar thing, just that you don't have the bath up top. That makes sense why you're priced for less. So you got to pick what you want. Pick what you want. Okay. Let's see if we can find one more just to see if what we're saying is true. I mean, honestly, none of these are going to be comparable. I think I feel good. Honestly, I'm fine with that 450 for that mid 400 where you want to be. But I'm pretty confident on the ARV, and I'm pretty confident on the as is. Yeah, I've got the ARV. Let's say 550. Right, 550 is fine. Give or take. Excuse me. As is. You want to sell this shit right away? They are 400. I think 410 is probably a steal. 420, you could probably sell this out. What is this listed for? Yeah, they're gonna run that shit up. That's what I would do too, especially in a market like this. 420. Book it. All right, guys, this took me 18 minutes. Sorry, this is done as well. Let's see the numbers here. Where are you? ARV 500, as is 385. You, my friend, are conservative. Okay. Reno, pretty spot on. As is, I don't know. I think I don't agree with my boys here, but this is the underwriting. This gives you the as is session review. These are the key takeaways. And yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys in the next one. This skill will be on a Google Drive link that you guys can grab it and add it to your own Claude and adjust it however you see fit. Bye, guys.